right into the mic.
Testicles. Is it working?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Good. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you so much for being here, man. So the way this works out, go ahead and flip this hourglass,
Okay.
and then we'll begin the podcast. All right. The hour has begun.
All right.
So, shit, where are you coming from?
Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho. Oh, shit. Rancho Cucamonga?
Yeah.
You drove all the way out here?
Yeah.
Thank you, man, for
No
doing
shit. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
How's it like? Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, one of the places.
Here, come on right to the mic. You can
Like-
even bring it
like
out if you want. Yeah, there you go.
That better?
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
a lot better. Yeah. That's OJ. He's new. Although he's 19 years old.
Oh, shit.
He's my uncle's cat. We're watching him
Yeah.
until my uncle gets a new place.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you've been living there?
Yeah. Well, I was living in Pomona before, but I just moved out there a couple of years ago.
Oh, really? Shit, are you with your wife?
Yeah.
Over there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my wife and a couple of roommates.
And a couple roommates? Okay, cool. Oh my god, he wants to go out. Alright, 1 sec. Dang it. Go for it. How was it like in Pomona? I know Pomona.
It was cool. I was like right down the street from downtown. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I used to have family in San Dimas, so we'd...
Oh,
San
shit.
Dimas is like, 2 fucking blocks.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah. No, but it's just so small. Like, anything we do would be in Pomona.
Yeah.
There's just like nothing there except for...
Yeah, there's like one shopping center.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's all like, I guess it's famous for like carriages or for being like an old west town,
I really
whatever.
don't
Oh, no? Yeah. That's what it's famous for. Well, shit, man. Brain Fragment. Tell me about Brain Fragment.
know. Well, what do you want to know?
When did you start it with Luis? I know you guys met online, right?
Yeah, we met on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago. And then what were you doing before that?
Trying to get Brain Fragment going.
Oh, really? Is Brain Fragment like your...
It
it was
was something that I was trying to start for a while.
Oh, okay.
I was in a band called Pulling Out, and we kind of broke up.
Uh-huh.
And then since that, like, I was trying to put something together. I went through a crap ton of musicians. It took me
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 years to finally find like the right musicians,
Yeah,
But that's why we were just like bass and drums for a while, because
right.
just couldn't find the right musicians.
Oh, that's how I saw you guys was, just bass and drums for,
Yeah.
for a long time. And then, so what was, when did you start playing music?
Oh shit! Probably when I was like 15 or 16.
15,
I used
16?
to play keyboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You learned that, like before, how old were you when you were learning that?
Well, when I was really little, my grandpa had a piano, so he showed
Okay.
me how to play a little bit. And then
Yeah,
when I got older, I wanted to join a band.
yeah,
So I
of
went out and
course.
bought like a $50 fucking keyboard.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. And were you in bands with keys? That's pretty
Yeah,
rare.
that's what I played when I was in Pulling Out.
Oh, really? Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And I had no idea. When did you pick up the bass?
Probably about 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Why the bass?
My roommate at the time had she had a bass, but
Mm-hmm.
she didn't really mess with it very much. And
Yeah.
I was just bored at home one day, and I thought, all right, let me check this out.
Yeah.
So I just picked it up and started playing, and it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I just kept doing it.
Yeah, and you can't do it.
I haven't touched the keyboard since.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you still, if you like, if somebody gave you a
Um,
keyboard, you'd probably figure it out, right?
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that would be hard to forget.
Yeah. No, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, bass. Yeah, you loved it. You're a great bassist, man. It's crazy. It's crazy seeing you guys. I told this to Luis. I had Luis here
Oh, cool.
actually a couple weeks ago, and I told him this story when I first saw you guys. It was really I could tell that you guys were something else because I like maybe about half of the bands that play and
Yeah.
like all around LA.
Yeah.
Ismail likes maybe 10%, 20%, and then Kathleen likes about like maybe 75% of the bands.
Yeah.
She's a little nicer than we are, but when she likes a band, she like really likes a band. And all three of us saw you guys, and we were all like, "Oh shit!" And then I was like, "Oh, if these two motherfuckers like it too, like this band is something. It's saying something." So it was really cool. And we all just like clung to you guys real fast.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It was great. So what was Pulling Out like?
Yep.
Oh,
It was
no
just
problem.
a punk band,
Oh, okay.
but we did like a lot of joke songs. You know,
Like
we
what?
were just like dumb kids telling jokes. That's all
Yeah.
it was. We would
That's
get together
fun.
and we would just smoke a lot of pot and drink a lot of beer.
Yeah.
We had a song about how like Bill Cosby was a pirate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wrote a song about
Little did you know he was
yeah, little
he
did I
was
know.
a bit of a scoundrel. He
Apparently.
pretty was a pirate, but basically
Yeah,
like
I
a true
guess you're
pirate.
right. A fucking booty pirate.
Yeah, for reals. God damn.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Well, yeah, I know. I had no idea that he might be the biggest. They were saying like the biggest serial rapist
No way.
of all of American history. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, right. And
Fucking
it's Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
fucking jelly pudding, man.
Yeah, because he just had so much power and what he can get away with and everything that he just, for other serial rapists, they catch him right away.
Yeah.
It's if you have a personality in a big pool and a lot of money to like silence people and society we live in. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Money rules, right?
And money rules. That's why Magic Johnson is still with us.
Oh
Apparently.
shit. Yeah.
with his AIDS. But anyways, back to pulling out. I love the name. That's a great name for a punk band.
Yeah. We thought it was funny.
Yeah. So that was the band, and then how did you get like bored with them, or you guys broke up? You said
we broke up because I guess everyone just musical differences.
Sure.
That's all it was, you know.
And then what was like you? Were you like, okay, I want to start a new band. It's going to be called Brain Fragment. Let me find some musicians for it. Or how did that work out?
Well, the reason why Pulling Out broke up was like I said, like musical differences.
Yeah.
And so it would get to like where when we would practice, like we'd write a song or something and they'd be like, oh, we can't play that. That's not what we're doing anymore, you know? Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to start a band where that's never the case, where you can just play whatever the fuck you want and whatever we play is what we are, you know?
Yeah, that's right. We talked about that. Yeah. We were in line. For the people that don't know, we saw Tenacious D together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which was pretty rad running
was
into
badass,
you.
yeah.
And it was bad. Oh, yeah, it was your first time. We never got to talk about it.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw Tenacious D.
Yeah, what did you think?
Oh, dude, it was great. I loved it. I want to see it again.
It was cool. I had never seen any of the their new stuff, their videos on YouTube. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
It was a great way to get introduced to their new album,
Yeah.
and I loved it. Some of those songs were like really amazing.
Some of them were really good.
Yeah. And I could see myself like going to some of the other ones where I was kind of like, it's my first time, and then I'll probably enjoy it later.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like Rise of the Phoenix when it first came out. And
I didn't either.
And I love that song now. Like I love it. It's weird how that happens.
Yeah. I feel the same about the Pick of Destiny. When I first saw it, I was a little disappointed.
Oh, really?
But then I watched it again, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's really silly. That's the way I saw it. The movie was supposed to come out, and then they were going to go on tour, but the movie got pushed to later. So when I saw them, they played the whole Pick of Destiny.
That's cool.
Which was awesome. So I had already heard all the songs before I saw the movie, and I remember Jack Black going, I know none of this is going to make sense because the movie was supposed to come out before you guys saw this. But we're just going to go with it.
That's funny. It seems like they're having a lot of fun with their stage performance.
Oh, yeah. They always have. It's so great. God, they used to do... they like pretty much did the whole Pick of Destiny movie on stage. Like they had Lee, be Satan, like, and he'd be a whole Satan thing, and he'd come over, and then they like fight him, and then he was also like the metal, thing. It was a whole stage. I mean, pretty much what they did here, but with the new stuff with the new album. Yeah, they're so fun live.
Yeah,
they're so
definitely.
fun. What's like your favorite album? I'm assuming the first one.
The first one,
yeah.
Sure. I grew up listening to that.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first albums I actually owned.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I used to listen to it like nonstop. I used to know like the whole album by heart.
Yeah. You know? No, I it's weird. I got into them, I want to say later.
Yeah.
But like later was 20. So I wasn't like a kid, but I still loved it. Like even 20 years old, I was still like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is hilarious. But
it's funny and it rocks.
It's funny. Yeah, it was both. It was exactly. It's funny because that's my first band. That was my idea. Was because I had never heard of a comedic rock and roll band. This was
Yeah.
before I even heard of Tenacious D, and I was like, that was the band that I wanted to create, and so that's what my first band I was in, which was Dr. Caligari.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, so we were like a comedy joke band, but we grew up listening to Weird Al, and
Oh,
so
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's what we loved it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, yeah, there's been no comedic rock band ever. Like, let's be the first. And then there was
Yeah.
like Frank Zappa, I guess, is technically, silly, but
Yeah,
rockin'. And then Ween. And then I was so mad when I found Ween. I was like, who is this band? Like, this is what I wanted. And then Tenacious D, of course. And then someone turned me on to Tenacious D. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, this is fucking rad.
Yeah.
Who are some other bands that you listened to early on?
Let me think. I mean, Korn, of course.
Of course. What do you mean?
Well, come on. Who wasn't listening to Korn back then? I had that album, Life is Peachy. I loved it.
I do like Korn. I used to like Korn, and then I didn't like Korn, and then now that I'm back on Spotify or listening to some sort of device like
Yeah.
Spotify, I kind of got back into Korn.
Yeah. I like forgot about them until recently.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine mentioned the album Life is Peachy, and I was like, oh, I remember that album.
yeah.
So I put it on while I was at work, and I was like, fuck, this is good.
Yeah, it's weird how that happens. Yeah, they had this weird stigma, and I was like, yeah, forget Korn, but I was like, no, they actually had some good stuff.
Yeah.
What how old are you?
Me? I'm 30.
Yeah, you're 30. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm 33. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, we were listening to Korn. What else were you listening to
Uh,
back in the day?
Static X. I used to like them a lot.
I've heard of them. I don't know if I know them.
No, they're not as good as I remember as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Some of
always
the
a shame.
songs like are still really cool, but for the most part, like I was re-listening to them and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is not as cool as I remember. you know?
Yeah.
I used to like Power Man 5000.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so I liked that kind of stuff when I was a kid.
Right.
My parents were like really big on like Alice in Chains and like Stone Temple Pilots, so I heard a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I remember my uncle got me into the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice. Sure.
But then
I'm not a fan of theirs anymore, really, but go
yeah,
on.
I mean
Yeah.
they got some good songs here and there.
Sure. Yeah. Their early
But
stuff.
I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to them.
Right.
Of course, you don't have to. They're on the radio like every.
I
2
know
seconds.
they literally are. Every top of the hour, it's always, California something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't listen to the radio anymore.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I used to have a CD player, and then I got a new car, and there's no CD player, no USB, no nothing. It's only Bluetooth. So I was like kind of forced to get Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean all my friends keep talking about it. I was like, all right, let me try the Spotify thing. And I finally got
I
it, and
love
it's
Spotify.
and it's awesome. Yeah, no, I like it a lot. It's like, and I've been able to. I used to have this iPod that had like I don't know, thousands and thousands of songs
Yeah.
that I stole from a friend of a friend. And there were so many songs I didn't even know like the names for them, but it was so good. And I'm rediscovering them now, like trying to find them. Like, oh, what was the name of that song? And there it is. And then it'll recommend another song, and I'm like, oh, that's the same artist. Let me see if I can find the song. It's been so freaking great. I love Spotify.
Dude, yeah. Spotify rules.
Yeah.
And it's good for podcasts too. Also,
Yeah.
a lot of podcasts on there.
Yeah, I gotta put this thing on there. This is only on YouTube. I don't actually know how to put podcasts on there.
I'm
yet,
sure you
but-
just Google search it real quick.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. This cat is trying to like leave. This is the most active he's been. Whenever I've had somebody over, I don't know what his deal is. Maybe because he knows you like cats.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he can smell my dogs.
Oh, how many dogs do you have?
Well, I have one now.
Oh, you
But
have one now.
yeah, we had two.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He was a good dog.
Yeah. What was his name?
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg? Oh, that's real cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Zoidberg.
To
If I had
Zoidberg.
a drink.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you out 1 sec. Who are you listening to now?
Shit. Who am I listening to now? Like a lot of like local stuff and DIY stuff lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who? Anyone I would know?
Well, I have actually been listening to you guys a lot.
What?
Yeah, I really like that song "Whore."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our fan favorite.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, that's actually I used the solo for the intro for this
Oh,
podcast.
cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, good. Thank you. Yeah. Any other bands beside us old people?
There's a band called Goshen. they recently put out a tape, so I've been wearing that fucking tape.
Oh, nice.
Pest. I actually just jammed with Pest. Like last weekend, I think.
Yeah.
They asked me to join them for a show to play Theremin.
Oh, yeah. I saw you post about that. Yeah. How was that?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
And you played theremin?
That's the first time I've ever
Oh.
touched one.
But it's fun though. I've played on it. It's so fun.
It is. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
like the weirdest thing.
Just
you
like hand
wiggle
movement.
your
Yeah.
hand and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It's so cool.
And like tapping the antenna and like that makes a weird sound.
Right. Maybe I should get one.
They are pretty neat.
They're pretty neat.
I was thinking about getting one after playing it.
Right?
I'm sure it's not that expensive too.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, some weird physics
Yeah.
thing. But isn't that all?
Like everything. Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
Well, shit, brain fragment. So who's like, are you like the leader of the
Yes,
band, or do you all kind of?
Like we all like for the writing process and everything. Like we all get together for that. That's,
okay,
that's
nice.
all of us like equally putting in.
Yeah.
Because that's what I wanted to begin with. You know, like everyone's influences, putting it all together, and just seeing what we can come up with.
Right.
As for like, I guess the
Put on shows and stuff.
businessy,
Yeah.
behind the scenes kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I take care of most of that.
Okay. How's that like?
Sometimes it's cool, and sometimes it's too much.
It's the worst trying to like book shows,
Yeah,
get promoters.
yeah.
It's tough. I see you actually. You're posting, on there, and what was I gonna say? You're always posting on Facebook like, hey, when's Brain Fragment gonna get a gig or get us a gig or something?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing the work. It's cool, man. Where do you is this? Can you do this like at your job?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm a porter, so it's like whatever.
What's a porter? What do you mean a porter?
Well, I like mostly cleaning shit, like a little bit of maintenance.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like when you have like time off, I rarely have time to do it at my fucking job because I
What do you do?
get so busy. I work at a university.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm actually on a computer a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm really like just dealing with like answering emails, dealing with students that come in, talking to them, advising them, like all this shit. So I
Yeah.
like just never have time to really like go on unless it's my lunch. That's the only time I go on Facebook and
Uh,
can actually like do
yeah.
shit. So
Yeah, I've had an office job before. And I don't think I ever want to do that. Again.
yeah, right. I'm thinking of a change. It's a topic that keeps coming up with me. Like, I don't know if I'm kind of. I've been doing this office job for 6 years now, and I kind of want
Damn.
something new to do.
Sure, that's how long I've been at my job.
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah. How do you like it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I switched around like a lot of different departments. I used to work like the fucking 3 a.m. shift, you know? And that
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
We'd play like a show, and then I would have to go directly to work afterwards.
That's so weird.
It
Can't even
sucked.
imagine.
It sucked so much. I hated
Yeah.
it.
That's God.
But I work the noon shift now, so it's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Don't gotta go until noon, and then I still have my nights open.
Yeah, and then you can still play a show. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wake up late.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's bomb.
That's
I love
actually.
it.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'll let him stay out there. He's OJ's scratching at the door right now. Yeah. You stay out there, buddy. What was I gonna ask you? It wasn't gonna be about work. Oh yeah, so I talked to Luis about just the grind of the promotion and all that stuff, and how he doesn't like it, and because I don't like it either. But like, it's just something you have to do.
Yeah, you gotta. If you want to do this,
if you want to do this, you have to. Yeah, it's a part of it.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth it when you play shows, you know.
True. Do you guys have a manager? I think I overheard that.
No, we were trying to get a manager.
You were trying to get a manager.
Oh shit, he got the door open.
He figured it out.
We kind of had like a friend who was like, you know, he jumped on for a little bit, but he's busy too, so
Yeah.
he's not really like involved anymore.
Yeah.
And I guess other than that, I pretty much handle all that shit.
All the managing and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then tell me about Ashley and finding her. I know that Luis and her.
Yeah. I
Worked
guess
out.
they kind of did like an acoustic thing, so
Yeah.
like he already knew like, you know, that she could sing,
Yeah.
and she was coming to our shows, you know, a lot.
Right.
And one day we were playing at the Doll Hut, and Lewis told her to like get up on the stage and sing. Yeah.
Cool.
So we were like just kind of jamming, and he's like, "Okay, get up here and sing."
Yeah.
And she was all nervous, but she tore it up, you know. And I was
Fuck
just
yeah.
like, "Fuck!" So
Yeah.
the next day, like, I was at work, and I sent a text to Lewis, and I was just like, "Hey, dude, do you think Ash will be down to come jam with us?" And
Yeah.
he was just like, "Fuck yeah!" You know?
Yeah.
And it ended up working out.
And then it worked out. Yeah, she works really well. She is kind of like the guitar part,
Yeah, for
really.
sure.
Yeah, the high parts, and
Yeah.
it works so well. And when we saw her, we were like, "Damn!" I remember I was with Kathleen at the
Yeah.
airliner. That was the first time I saw you three
Yeah.
together. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah. I was
so
excited
cool.
too, because like we for a while, like we actually were looking for a vocalist. We just couldn't find anybody, and that's
okay.
why like when we first were playing, we would play mostly instrumentals.
Yeah.
And then we started to kind of like
Yeah.
put vocals in it. We're like,
Right.
fuck it, we'll just do it. you
Right. Yeah, I noticed that.
know? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, your songs are pretty fun. They're pretty fun.
Yeah.
But like, I like how you have 2 songs about jamming where you guys are just there jamming.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like jam out and then jamming.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And then you have like kill yourself,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
suicide.
Yeah.
It's like so punk rock, but it's great. It works. Like the songs, like
Yeah.
they work, man. I've been listening to you guys on Spotify.
Oh,
have you
fuck
guys
yeah.
on my different? I have like different playlists. So like I have 2 or 3 songs on each one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
it's fun.
Yeah, I
know.
put you guys on a playlist too.
Nice.
For the Snail Trail newsletter,
Oh yeah.
we started, making a playlist. Anyone that we could find that's on Spotify that we featured in the zine, we put them on this playlist.
Oh cool. On Spotify?
Yeah, on Spotify.
Oh shit. I gotta follow it. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. Okay. And how did the Snail Trail
Well,
newsletter start out?
Originally, we were like thinking about just kind of making like a little newsletter thing to pass out to people
Yeah.
at shows.
I have one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I have one. You can't. Oh yeah, it's behind.
Oh, I see
It's
it.
behind
yeah.
the vampire. Yeah.
And it was supposed to just kind of be about like what we're up to and like what
Yeah.
shows we're going on.
Yeah.
Just another way to promote it, right?
Right.
And then while I was typing it up, I was thinking like, well, what about like there's a lot of space left on the paper, and there's just a crap ton of really good bands that are going like everywhere that we play.
Yeah.
So I just thought like, let me just write about these bands.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there. Someone's got to do it.
Right. No, and you did it. It's
Yeah.
cool. I remember someone was telling me that like there used to be like little punk magazines like these, and
Yeah.
then you started doing it. I was like, oh, cool. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's been a lot
great.
of fun too, and it's getting bigger, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to like grow at all.
That's great, man. Yeah, you interviewed Cat Monroe,
Oh yeah.
yeah, which was cool. I read that one,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I did Matt from King Parrot recently, which was way cool.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect.
I don't know who that is, but that
Oh.
sounds cool.
They're a metal band from Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. They're from
Yeah.
Australia? Are they living out here? Or
No,
How'd
they
you-
live in Australia.
how'd you get that?
I just hit them up,
Oh wow.
and I was just like, "Would you be interested, in doing an interview for my zine?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And then they ended
Wow.
up. Matt called me on the phone, and we like talked on the phone for a little bit. And then,
Oh wow.
and then he asked me to just send the interview questions by email, and then he
Mm-hmm.
answered them that way.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn that. Wow, that's really awesome. And
It
you were
is.
able to
It's
get
so
them on
much
there.
fun too.
Just
like,
reaching out to people too. Yeah.
yeah,
That's great, man. That's kind of what I want to do with this thing. I just want to kind of like catalog all the cool shit. I feel like there's so many of us doing cool stuff.
Yeah,
and so it's just a way for me to like, I don't know, organize it, and catalog it
Yeah.
in some way. So, damn. Well, how was, speaking of which, going back to you growing up, how was life in Pomona?
Well, I didn't live in Pomona till I was an adult.
Oh, well, what were you doing before Pomona?
Well, before Pomona, I was living in Fontana. Before that, I was living in Rancho. Before that, I was living in Baldwin Park.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, so you moved around.
Yeah, I moved around.
I see. What'd your parents do?
My mom, when I was really little, she was a dental assistant, and my dad was like a pest control guy. But then my dad ended up getting a job as a firefighter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why he's like moved in different
Yeah, I think that's probably why.
different divisions or whatever?
Well, he works for LA County.
Oh, okay.
So, when we lived in Baldwin Park, we were basically living at my grandparents' house.
Oh, I see.
And then when my dad became a firefighter, we moved out to Rancho.
Gotcha. Rancho Cucamonga.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice out there.
It is.
The
it's
places
really
I've been. It's pretty nice. And then you're there now.
Yeah, I'm there now.
What'd you think of Pomona?
I loved it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's mostly because I would just go down to the downtown.
To downtown.
area.
Yeah.
All the art walks, and there's always bands playing.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, right there. And
Yeah,
there's a Antique Row.
Oh yeah,
I used to work right there.
Did you really?
Actually, yeah.
Crazy.
A buddy of mine. Well, he was my boss at the time, but we're friends now. He used to own a Grandpa's Antiques right there.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I used to work the shows there in the morning. We have to be there at 5 a.m. It was the fucking worst.
Damn.
And then just help him out just for a little bit. It was when I was unemployed. I mean, I was employed with him, but
Yeah.
I was like in between jobs, and so I just help him out. I still help him out when he does shows in Glendale, but all that's gone. It's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, they're getting rid of all that stuff.
No.
Yeah, the Chinese are coming in and bought all that land and buildings, and yeah, it's
Crazy.
starting to slowly. Yeah.
No.
So he
I
doesn't
love
ha-
it down
yeah,
there.
I
Damn,
know.
I need to go down there and enjoy it while it's
Yeah,
still
yeah. Well, that one bar is still there.
there. Which one?
I can't remember. It's like on the other side of Antique Row.
Characters?
Characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's still there.
Yeah, I like to go there.
Yeah,
That's cool. I saw. I actually met Jello Biafra there.
Man, who?
Jello Biafra
I don't know who
from the
that
Dead
is.
Kennedys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I went to go see his band play, and then after the show, I
He was
like
just hanging out.
Yeah, well, he was trying to be sneaky and get away from everybody, but I saw him and I was just like, oh, it's Jello.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the Dead Kennedys until recently, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
There's a do you know Mr. Bungle, or
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
heard of now
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Bungle?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we've talked about this, but they covered this song, and I just assumed it was like a random song, and then I found out it was a Dead Kennedy song, and I was like, what? So I listened to that album.
What
I was
song
like,
was
this
it?
album? Drug Me.
Oh, okay.
Digga-da, digga-da, digga-da,
Yeah, yeah.
in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one for them to cover because it sounds like one of their songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. You got to meet him.
Yeah.
Who is he? I don't know their names
He
of
was
the
their lead singer.
their lead singer. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. They played recently too at the Maui Sugar Mill.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
he's not in the Dead Kennedys anymore.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
The band I saw him in was called the Guantanamo School of Medicine.
I've heard. Oh, that's him.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, weird. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of them. Damn, they played at Characters.
yeah. It was really cool.
That's cool.
Characters get some badass shows. Sometimes.
Yeah.
They had like TSOL there and shit like
Really?
that. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
TSOL plays right here, Cafe Nella.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Dude, how have I not been there for one of those?
Yeah, no, they play there. Cafe Nella gets some random ass bands.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll have like TSOL. They'll have. They used to have. Oh, what's that band called? From the desert. They like basically started desert rock. I can't remember what they're called.
I don't know.
One of the earlier desert rock bands. But anyways, yeah,
Like
they'll get
Caius or something like that.
before Kai. Like they were like Caius was influenced by this
Oh
band.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways, I can't remember that. It'll come. Oh, it was at the tip of my tongue. It almost
I hate
hit me.
that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyways, I'll come back to it. So what was I gonna say? So who? So you all write the music.
Yeah.
But what am I trying to say? I don't know who you guys. Do you guys have you guys definitely have a sound, but it's interesting that you say that like you all just kind of have different influences come together and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know who organizes it all, or is it you just all
kinda-
kind of figure it out
yeah.
together?
Yeah, we get in the studio and we just start writing stuff. You know?
Yeah, and then
Like,
whatever.
Lewis will play like a beat, and I'll be like, "Oh, I got something for that." you know?
Yeah,
And they'll just throw like a bass riff over it.
yeah,
Ash will start singing, you know.
Right.
And it all just kind of.
and it all just meshes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
Shit, and I like your Nickelodeon.
Yeah. My wife got me this
sure.
shirt.
Let's see. You got Rocco. You got Stimpy. You got the Rugrats. Real Monsters.
Yeah.
Got all these fools. That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah. Who was
Rocco was always my favorite.
Yeah, Rocco's the best.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, yeah.
that was such a crazy show.
It was so good.
It was so good and it was so nutty. Rugrats was fun and like
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy are great. I
yeah.
got those guys. But yeah, there's something about Rocco.
Speaking
That's
of Ren and
just
Stimpy, I was in Antique Row, and I found some comic books, right? and I found a Ren and Stimpy comic, but it was Powdered Toast Man versus Spider Man.
What? Really?
Right? Yeah, yeah.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. I was like, this is mine.
Nice. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Antique Row, oh, it's a shame that it's starting to die down, but that's really awesome. Wow. Yeah, Nickelodeon was great, man.
They really were, yeah. There were some really good cartoons.
I didn't find out until after that how lucky we were as
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, yeah, not a lot of like that was like new at the time to like just have like these shows for kids.
Yeah.
Because of who's that president in the 80s?
Which one?
Take
Like
down
Ronald Reagan or something?
Ronald Reagan, motherfucking Ronald Reagan. Apparently, you couldn't like advertise to kids. It was like
Really?
a law, yeah. And so Reagan got rid of that bill in the 80s. So then that's when children programming became a big thing because you could now advertise toys to them.
Yeah.
So that's how Nickelodeon started to form in like the early 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why we have all these crazy shows now.
Yeah, that's
It was
cool.
because of that.
I didn't know
Isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
It's such a yeah, because we never had Nickelodeon wasn't around like
Yeah.
when TV started or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
in the 50s. It was kind of a 90s thing, and it's
Yeah.
because of that what Reagan did, getting rid of that
That's
advertising.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's
I
all
never thought that Ronald Reagan was connected to the Rugrats.
yeah. I thought it was such a random fact that
Yeah.
I found out about. But anyways, so where are you at politically? By the way, curious about your politics. Do you follow it? Do you not follow it? Do you hate the government?
Of course I hate the government.
I don't know.
Who doesn't hate the government? I don't trust politicians.
Some
basically.
people do. They just follow it blindly and love it.
Yeah.
and
I
all
don't know
that
how you
stuff.
can. Like, you can't trust a politician, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, they're all lying to us. They are all liars, dude. They're just, filling their pockets. That's what it's all about.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's a shame. Even the ones that I feel like are trying to do good are still
Yeah.
just lying
Yeah.
right to your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't trust any of them. Like, Democrats, Republicans, whoever the fuck. I don't
Yeah.
trust them. I mean, like, you can try to because you have to vote for them. Like, no matter what, you got to vote
Yeah.
for somebody. I mean, you don't have to, but
Right.
like,
Right.
if you don't want the world to suck, you got to
Yeah.
vote, right?
You gotta go with like in South Park, a douchebag or a
Yeah.
turd sandwich.
Yeah.
Which one's gonna be a little better? I don't know. Maybe the douchebag because he's a little cleaner.
Maybe, but you know what? They're all the same anyway.
They're all the same.
It's just like a different package.
Yeah. So what do you think we do? How do we? What do we do?
I don't know. I don't have the answers for that.
Yeah.
If I did, I'd probably do something about it. All I can say is just vote,
I think we just rock and roll.
Yeah.
Just play more music.
Yeah, definitely. I'd rather focus my energy on that than politics.
Yeah, right. It's weird because I feel like I never like found my people until I started playing music.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be a filmmaker when I was
for sure.
younger. I went to film school, but while I was doing that, I was still making music. I never
Yeah.
really thought of music was like just a side thing for me.
Yeah.
But like filmmaking was like my, and I worked in the film industry and I hated it. And then like I started to like take music more seriously. It was in a band when I was 23.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I found my people. Like people are just a lot more open and welcoming and friendly and
Yeah.
fun and in this environment. And I've never looked back.
Yeah, for
you know? Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you feel the same?
I do,
The people that you
absolutely.
meet?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm actually like way more comfortable talking to musicians than like anyone else.
You're right, than any other schmoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But even the asshole musicians, like I still understand them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones that have like the huge
The big
egos.
egos, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I still know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a
I
couple
think
of those.
sometimes people get like really fed up with the way things work too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, so they become a little
Douchey.
a little douchey and or they may like just think that they're God's gift to
Yeah,
like
true
everyone
that.
and so yeah, they're like I'm here for a reason and don't talk to me unless you can, help me. But but I still understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on like the scene today and where it's at?
Like, I mean, from where from my like viewpoint, like it's really diverse right now. There's like a lot of really cool shit happening like all over the place. You know.
Yeah.
You come to LA and like I don't know. You got like there's a certain kind of like LA thing going on. You know what I mean? Like the way it all
really?
sounds like even though the bands sound different, like you can tell that that's an LA band. You know?
Really?
Yeah. And then
Huh.
you go to like Coachella Valley and like out there, it's the same thing. It's like they got their own thing going on. Even though all the bands are different, they're playing
Yeah.
different styles, but you can still hear the desert. You
You
know?
still hear the desert. That's
Yeah.
cool. You're in a unique position. You're in Rancho Cucamonga, so you can
Yeah.
go out to Coachella Valley. You can come out to LA
Yeah.
and see that. I don't have that. The farthest out I've gone is like San Bernardino, where
Oh,
like
okay.
they're doing stuff out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
like at the Void.
Yeah. Yeah. The Inland Empire Pirate.
Inland
Punks.
Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pirate Punks, exactly.
Yeah,
How
they're
did you?
tearing it up.
Yeah, they really are. It's so fun. I want to actually play out there more. I actually just hit up one of the guys
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, how did you get connected with those? You're Pirate Punks.
Yeah. I'm with them. I
You're
wear
with
Green
them.
Patch.
Yeah.
So
How,
it's,
how does that? How did all that work and form? I'm really fascinated by that.
well, so what happened was they hit us up to play some shows, you know.
Yeah.
And they kept hitting us up.
So who are the Pirate Punks for the people that don't know? For the 3 people that are listening to this.
Yeah. They're just there's groups of pirate punks like all over the world, and yeah, they're all connected, and it's like all nonprofit, and they just help promote like local DIY music. You know, they'll help you get tours, they'll help you put on shows
So
and all that
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
How long has they've been
Oh,
around?
I don't know. I don't really know the whole history. you
Yeah.
know?
Interesting.
But they've been around for a while.
But anyways, so Inland Empire. Oh, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna say we've even like used them to like help connect to other cities to get tours and stuff. You know.
God, so cool.
It is. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's real cool, and there's like just all about it.
Yeah, they really are. They welcomed us with big old
Yeah.
arms and
They're like super chill people.
super chill. Yeah, really nice, really friendly.
Yeah.
Let us play whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was real fun.
Yeah. So anyway, though, they kept hitting us up to play shows, and sometimes like if we couldn't make it, I'd be like, oh, I know another band. Let me hit them up. real quick," you know?
Yeah.
And I would just like throw bands at them.
Yeah.
And then one day they just asked me if I wanted to wear a patch, and I was like, yeah, all right, that sounds like fun.
Cool. So you're an
And,
official member.
Yeah. They had me joined by I had to, what was it? I had to like take a shot of tequila and then chug a beer or some shit. Or I had to like
That's
that's what it was. It was I had to drink faster than the other guy that they were giving a patch to.
Oh.
So it was between me and this other dude, and we had to take like the shot of tequila and then like chug 2 beers or some
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
Damn,
And then,
I would have handled.
yeah.
But go on.
It was cool. So
Unless the guy's like fucking taller than me, shit.
yeah.
Yeah. But
They ended
anyway.
up just giving us both the patch anyway.
Oh no. They're like, we were just fucking around. You're both in.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But I don't help them run the shows too often, but I do help them get a lot of bands.
Yeah. Oh, that's super helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's what we'll try to do. Luis Calle, from Mango Napalm,
Okay.
and now Twisted Black Soul. He's really good about that.
Yeah.
Like he books, like he'll try and book shows, or people reach out to him and we can't do it. Like he'll be like, here are 3 other bands that
Yeah.
we know, you know,
Yeah.
like hit them up and all their contacts. He's really good about that stuff. You gotta make friends and keep relationship and all that
Yeah, it's like you just be
stuff.
supportive, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we all need it. There's no reason not to be supportive, you know.
So it's interesting going back to the LA scene. What what is it about LA that sounds LA?
I don't know if I can really explain it.
Huh. Okay.
It's just kind of like you just hear it and you're like,
just
oh,
hear
they're
it.
from LA, you know.
Yeah.
You just know it, you know.
I was. What do you think Harriers of Discord sounds like?
Oh, they sound crazy. Their sound is all over the place.
Yeah, right. Because I know they're
Yeah.
from like Las Vegas, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
moved to like the Pomona
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
and then
They've got like
so they have an interesting sound.
it's like I feel like there's probably like some influence from like old like Western music and like surf
Yeah,
music
yeah.
and like old rock and roll and like
Right.
they just kind of put it all together,
yeah.
modernized it.
Yeah.
They're fucking good.
Yeah,
They're
right.
real good.
They're so rad.
Yeah.
I love them. It's funny. Same conversation came up with Lewis.
Yeah.
For Harriers of Discord, but damn, so cool, man. What are some other bands in LA that maybe I can look up that you like?
Present. Have you heard them?
No.
They're fucking cool.
Oh
dude.
yeah?
Yeah.
And they're in LA?
Yeah, yeah.
Present?
Present.
What do they sound like?
Like angry jazz.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, they're real good.
Damn.
They're also in all the same members. Mm-hmm. They're in a hardcore band called Whereas.
Okay.
And they take the same approach where it's like they just kind of jam, you know. But like one is jazzy and the other's more hardcore.
Weird. Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. And they're all it's all the same members. They just have two bands. That's funny. Yeah. Whereas and Present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably my favorite LA bands.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's funny. They're all the same guys.
Yeah.
Any other bands?
Let me think. Dangerously Sleazy. I like them a lot.
Oh yeah, I like Dangerously Sleazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
I don't know if Darky Dark and the Junkie Bunch is from L.A. or Orange County.
I think they're Orange. Well, I don't. Yeah, we played with them, but only in Orange County.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they make me laugh though. They're fucking funny.
I can't remember. I can't remember what they sounded like. I think we played
like
once.
kind of like a pop punk vibe.
Yeah.
It's like my wife. She was saying it reminded her of like Bad Religion meets the Bloodhound Gang.
That's a good description.
Yeah.
I liked I liked that one song for Bloodhound Gang, but then I was in a band with do you know Yours Cruelly? I don't know if you ever saw
yeah,
Madeline. Okay. She was really into the Bloodhound Gang. She showed me more of the songs. I was like, these are actually pretty good. They're really funny.
Yeah.
Again, more comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy music. What was besides Tenacious D? That's what I was going to ask you earlier. Did you like any like comedy sort of like bands or anything like that?
I guess like I mean Weird Al, like anybody, you know. I don't think anybody didn't like Weird Al.
Are you kidding me? I know a lot of people that didn't like Weird Al.
What? How can you not like Weird Al?
It's the actual weirdos. For real, like they didn't get it. They couldn't get it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Weird Al's great.
Weird Al's so great. I know. God, what's your favorite Weird Al?
Probably Amish Paradise.
Amish Paradise.
Yeah, I love that song.
I love It's All About the Pentiums.
Yeah.
It's just so silly.
Yeah, it's all silly. That's why it's so good.
Yeah. I really like some of the really darker songs.
Yeah.
There's a song, I Remember Larry or something about Larry. And it's about how he was like such a prankster and how everyone's going to like really remember him or Remembering Larry or something like that. I remember Larry and how he was a prankster and he did all these crazy pranks on him and how the biggest prank he pulled back on him was like burying him like 6 feet underground, you know. And like, that's gonna like I don't know what the cops will say, but I think if Larry were still here today, like he'd think it was really funny. It's just like so fucking dark and like they would play this stuff on like the Disney, you know.
Oh, that's great. Did they really?
Well, maybe not those songs, but they would play on like Disney FM.
Okay.
They would play Weird Al songs on there. That's how I kind of discovered them early on.
Yeah.
They would play like Eat It, stuff like that.
Oh, Eat It! I remember.
Yeah.
Eat It, yeah.
And then I bought the albums and I hear these like really dark songs. It was like 9 years old, you know, and like them like killing like this guy and like, fuck, this is great.
Yeah.
Those songs were awesome.
I also used to listen to a lot of Stephen Lynch.
Oh yeah. I was just talking about Stephen Lynch.
Yeah.
And the person didn't know who that was.
Aww.
Yeah, Stephen Lynch.
He's good. He's funny.
Yeah, he's good. Is he doing anything these days? I don't
know. The last I heard, he was doing something on Broadway, wasn't he?
What?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Then that's great. Then he's on Broadway.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
I hope
doing
so.
Stuff. Yeah, he had a good voice. He was a good guitalist.
Yeah. He was like,
and
was genuinely good.
Yeah, and his songs were, of course, hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the, what's that one song? He has a song about going into a taxi cab in New York.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not going to do it, but
that one was great.
That one's really funny. It's just so unexpected.
What else was there? Ugly Baby. That song was great.
I don't remember that one. I'm sure I remember.
Yeah,
I remember if I hear it. Yeah. Ugly Baby. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Well, damn, man. What's next for Brain Fragment?
So we're working on new music right now. We want to put out like a full-length album.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, aside from that, we got a split coming out with the band Pest. That's gonna come out on
cool.
Dead Ant Records. So that should be
Nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then this month, I think, what is it, February 22nd? We're playing Dirty Tasha out in Phoenix.
What?
It's supposed to be like this big old like weekend long festival. Music's supposed to go like nonstop, like,
Yeah.
no breaks. So like it'll be 24 hours of music, you know, or like the whole weekend.
Right.
People are gonna camp out. It's on like 40 acres of land or some
Oh,
shit.
that's so cool.
Yeah,
February
that was-
22nd?
that's, February 22nd, yeah.
Okay.
And that's put together by the Phoenix Pirate Punks and I think the Tucson Pirate Punks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then the day after that, we're going down to Yuma to play a show,
Jeez.
which should be cool. Those Yuma shows are always fun, dude. They
Oh, so you've
love
been
it out
before?
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Yep.
How far is Yuma?
From here, probably about 4 hours.
4 hours?
Mhm.
Dude,
Not that
that's not that bad at all.
Yeah.
Especially for a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good one too.
Yeah, and a good one.
Those shows are crazy out there.
Yeah.
We usually play at this dude's house. It's in like the middle of the fucking desert. There's
Yeah.
like no neighbors, right? So
Right.
like the parties just rage on until like the sun comes up, dude. And
That's awesome.
like, oh man, you just get fucked up there. Like, I remember like we're fucking playing and like the owner of the house just walks up with like a mason jar full of beer and starts pouring it into my mouth.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm just like, alright.
It's like moonshine too. It's like
Yeah.
something that he made.
Something, yeah. And then I remember one time we were playing and I heard Lewis's drums like just kind of go off like just for a second, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I look back and I see that dude fucking holding a bong to Lewis's face.
That's why he was off just for a second. Yeah.
I was just
That's
like, oh
funny.
shit, this is a fucking party.
Damn,
I remember like
that's awesome.
the last time we played out there with Ciphers of Transcendence.
Uh-huh.
And
COT.
yeah, they're fucking awesome.
yeah.
I love that band. Probably one of my favorite punk bands right now.
Yeah.
But I got fucking trashed, right? Like once again, they're fucking pouring beer down my throat while I'm playing, and then I just kind of wake up on the couch in the living room, just like, oh fuck, dude, like that
Yeah.
was a fucking party, you know?
Yeah.
And I look out the window and I see like Lewis is like sleeping on top of the van, and I see we had like a trailer for our gear, and I see like a pair of legs sticking out of
Yeah.
the trailer, and there's like feet sticking out of the fucking the window of the van, and like
Damn.
somebody else is just passed out in the dirt, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a fucking party, dude.
Wow, what a wild night.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
freaking great.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
shows are awesome, dude. I love Yuma.
Sounds like I need to play a show in Yuma.
You do, dude.
Jesus
you
Christ. That's what I want to. That's our next thing is like we want to. Well, we're kind of focused now on making some more videos. We want to make music videos, put them on YouTube, get them out there, make them really good.
Yeah.
And then also playing more shows outside of Los Angeles.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
not that difficult, you know?
Yeah.
Pull
Just
up.
hitting up people.
We like to go up to San Francisco.
Yeah. I've
actually,
seen
we're
that.
playing in Concord, which is it's up in the Bay Area
Mm-hmm.
for Beerman Fest Part 2.
Beerman Fest.
Yeah. Well,
That's a great
Beerman,
name.
he was a friend of ours who lived up there, but he recently passed away. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
yeah, me too. But they are. Yesterday was the first one, and they're just putting on these gigs to help the family raise money. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. But Beerman used to hook it up a lot with really good shows out there. We like thanks to him, we played with fucking Verbal Abuse in somebody's fucking living room in Oakland. Dude.
Wow.
That shit was bad.
Jesus Christ.
And then there's
People must love you guys. They're like, yeah, out of nowhere, like they're just like, you guys fucking start playing.
yeah.
Yeah. What has been the? Have you been? What's the worst? People don't want to hear the good times. What are the shows where people are like, no, like if you guys like played like at I don't know, people that were like just hated you guys.
There's probably like two I can think of. One was in Colorado, and
Were
like,
they
it
were they
wasn't-
too stoned in Colorado? They just didn't get it.
no, it was just the worst sound person ever.
Oh,
she was, like,
really?
super rude and angry the whole time.
Oh.
And she like cut us off in the middle of our set to tell us to turn it down.
Really?
Even though she had it mic'd up, you know, and we
Yeah,
set the levels the way she wanted it, and she's like, "It's too loud, turn it down." And we're like, "The fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you
what-
being so rude?" You know?
Yeah.
She was just being bitchy and rude the whole time. And then COT played after us, and she was being bitchy and rude to them too.
Right.
So like the bar staff was real cool though.
Yeah.
So everyone was real cool except for her.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one was we played in Seattle to like 2 people, and
Yeah.
the once again, like the sound guy, he wasn't bad, but he was just really angry.
Yeah.
And yeah, he told me, he's like, I don't know who the fuck put this show together, but I want to punch them in the fucking face. And I was just kind of like, oh, fuck.
Well, why?
I don't know.
Do you just not like your guys' style, or
I don't know what the problem was. I really have no idea. But I was just like, all right. I
sometimes you deal with sound guys who just they're has nothing to do with you. They're going through something, or
yeah,
and then you just happen to be right there in their path, and you're like, oh, great. Yeah, they don't want to work with you at all.
No. I mean, he did his job, and he did it really good. Like, he was a good sound guy. He was just really angry.
Weird, yeah.
But, yeah, I think that Seattle show is probably, like, one of the worst ones we ever played.
Did the two people enjoy it?
Yeah, they did, actually. Those two people weren't even from Seattle. They were from, like, Ohio or some shit.
Weird. They just happened to, like, come down.
Yeah,
so if they weren't even there, the'd be no one at that freaking place.
No one but the bands.
Jesus
we played
Christ.
with this really cool band called JoJo Jupiter. They're like weird, kind of like psychedelic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dude had like an electric cello, which was really cool.
Very cool.
And then this, I guess like a patty punk band called the Bog Hoppers.
Nice.
They were pretty cool. There's like just a whole bunch of people up there with like fiddles and flutes and shit.
Right. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I feel like we've played nothing but like not all of them, but like a good, God, maybe 10 like really bad shows. You have 2. I'm like, fuck. We've had like 10, 15 bad shows.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah. But there's been other circumstances because of that.
Yeah.
Never date your bandmates. Jesus Christ. Just kidding.
Why would you do that? I dated a coworker once, and that was a mistake.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they say not to do it, and now I understood firsthand.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we're still friends. We're still cool now.
Oh,
we're
that's
like,
good.
it's all good now. But yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah. But yeah, so you and Lewis aren't gonna be dating now that you're married, so all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
thank
I
you.
know you recently got married, right?
Yeah, in November.
November,
we
yeah.
basically got married on our 7th anniversary.
Oh, nice.
So we were together for like ever.
That's
and then
smart.
We finally got married.
That's smart. You know why?
Huh.
There's no 2 dates you have to remember now. It's all just
Oh,
one.
true
It's
that.
just one date.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, oh, happy anniversary, and then happy anniversary of the first time we went out. You know, because apparently that's a thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, that
Whoa.
for my boss. Yeah, my boss. When he got married, he has to like now remember their anniversary, the 2 anniversaries. So you got lucky there.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I still think that's funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, damn, I'd actually say if you'd like to play something, I usually have people play something, but you're a bass player. Do you want to play the keys?
Shit, let's see if I can even remember how to play.
We got a little bit of time here.
Let's see. Where did that one go? No. I don't even know if I can remember how to play this. No, that's not it. No, I can't remember how to play this shit.
No worries.
Nah.
No problem.
Let's see.
There you go.
That was one.
Damn, cool.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up? I'm going to move this out of the way while you think.
I don't know. Just, music, go to shows, support the bands. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, what shows are you going to next? Any big shows?
What was it? I think I saw that Dragon Force was playing, so I was thinking about going to that.
Oh, shit.
I heard I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Van Halen's gonna go on tour with all the original members.
So guess what? I met Anthony Michael.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we were not supposed to bring that up to him at all.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like a meet and greet at NAMM,
yeah.
and they were like, yeah, don't bring up the Van Halen
Oh, no.
thing. And then I actually looked him up, and it said like because they did an interview with him there, and he's like, yeah, no one's contacted me about this.
Oh no.
So yeah, so
Damn.
so apparently the rumors are not true, or at least with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That sucks.
yeah.
Isn't I think their bass player is Van Halen's son now?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's probably why.
that's probably why.
That sucks
Damn.
though.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be all the original bands, and then
Yeah.
just recently they interviewed him. He's like, "Yep, I don't know, unless he's just playing coy."
Maybe. Shit.
But yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I never saw Van Halen.
Yeah,
so,
I never seen
yeah.
him either. I used to listen to him when I was a kid because my dad was like a huge fan of Van Halen.
Yeah,
So I always heard Van Halen when I was a kid, but I didn't really get into them until probably like a year or two ago.
nice. Oh,
And,
cool.
Yeah, I just I threw them on and I was like, holy shit, this is cool.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I kind of feel similar, although, like, I listened to him a lot, and then I didn't listen to him, and then Luis from Mango Napalm
Yeah.
fame, that's his favorite band.
Oh, for sure.
And so I think because of him, I just kind of started, like, I was like, I should give these guys more of a listen. I'm like, fuck
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like I'm
Many
like
years
to the
ago.
point where I just recently picked up a biography about them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like all about like how they got started and like everything that led up to their first album.
Oh,
So
nice.
It's really neat because it's just
That's
talking
cool.
about like they would play like backyard parties and shit,
Yeah.
doing mostly like cover songs and
No,
like,
yeah.
the parties would get all out of hand and the cops would show up. And
Right,
shit.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
those
sounds
are the
like they were
parties I
having a
wanna-
lot of fun back then, dude.
That's my my dad's sort of claim to fame. He was in a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he got to open up for Van Halen.
That's
Like in
cool.
Pasadena.
That's cool.
Yeah, like before they were even anything,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Yeah, there's I was so mad. I missed Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh,
I
for
actually
sure.
really got into them recently, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the last year, and like I like them a lot now.
Yeah, yeah.
They just played a show and I missed them.
Ah.
I
That's
was
how I
free that
felt
night.
when I like finally got into Rush. I was like, "Fuck, this band's cool." And
Oh.
I wanted to go see them live,
Yeah.
and I guess like right when I was getting into them was like right when they quit. So I
Damn.
was just like, "Damn, I'll never get to see them live."
Yeah. I got to tell you, I'm a little privileged. So my father is a huge Rush fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Huge Rush fan. I've seen him maybe 6 times.
Oh no way! Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I just feel bad when people are all like, "Man, I never got to see Rush," and I'm like, I've seen him a lot actually.
Yeah.
I was so privileged to see him.
There's for me, one of the bands that I'm really glad I got to see before it was done was the Cramps.
Oh yeah, you saw them?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I saw them too. Where did you see them?
I saw them at the Hootenanny.
Oh, nice.
Probably like 2004 or something like that.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
Like-
I saw them in 2003.
Oh, for
I
sure.
was so happy to see the Cramps.
Yeah, me too.
So
Dude, they were
happy.
so
They were
good.
so rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Lux Interior wearing those dangerous ass pants.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Fucking Poison Ivy came out wearing nothing but a leather jacket and her underwear.
She's the
And then-
fucking coolest. They're the coolest.
They're so cool.
They're
yeah.
one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, yeah.
The Cramps. It was amazing. I'm so glad I saw them.
Yeah, me too.
Who else? Yeah, you finally got to see Tenacious D.
Yeah, I'm so happy I did.
I saw Elton John recently, which was cool. I was a fan of his
sure.
when I was younger.
My wife likes Elton John. She's
Yeah.
got a couple of his vinyls.
Nice. No, he's got some good songs. And then who else is playing? There's somebody else. Oh, you know who I've never seen is Weird Al.
Oh, I've never seen Weird Al either.
Live. He's coming. His ticket prices are so expensive, but whatever. He's doing a
believe
whole orchestra thing
Oh, how
in
cool.
August.
How cool.
Yeah, so I might go to that. He's playing at the Greek, I think, or something like that.
For sure.
And then the Who are playing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, were you a fan of theirs?
When I was, I guess, like 1920, I was listening to them. a lot.
Yeah, I think
But-
I'll go check them out just to say I saw them.
Yeah, yeah.
The Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to them, and I was trying to find, because at that time I was listening to mostly punk and hardcore,
Yeah.
and I was just trying to find, like, other shit that I hadn't really heard before, you know?
Yeah.
So I started going back into that stuff, and then I ended up going like way further back, and I got really into like old rockabilly.
Yeah. Nice.
I was a huge fan of Chuck Berry
yeah.
and
Yeah, Chuck Berry is
Little
awesome.
Richard.
Yeah, I'm just getting into Little Richard.
Little Richard's bad, dude.
Yeah, on Spotify, I've been like, oh my god, he's so good.
Yeah.
On Spotify, I've been putting him slowly more and more on playlists,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's he's so bad. It's great. He's still alive, I think.
Is he really?
No, not Little Richard. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Hmm.
Never mind. What's his name? Still alive? Someone was just talking about him.
Hmm.
I confused Little Richard with somebody else. No, I think Little Richard's dead. Any other band? Who are some other bands that you still want to see that are still alive?
Let me think. Who do I want to see? I've never seen Judas Priest. That'd probably be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I hear they put on a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't a big fan. Ismail is.
Yeah, yeah.
What
I
is
wasn't really a fan of theirs until I heard the Painkiller album.
Painkiller?
Yeah, that shit's bad.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good song. That's only the song I've heard.
Uh,
the only song from the. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I like Happy and Hemet. Your
Oh hell yeah!
your little. What is this?
They're like naked, covered in blood, squirting beer on each other.
Is that them?
That's them. Yeah,
That's them in the band. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
they're really good, dude. They're
Yeah.
real good.
I've heard the name. I don't think I've seen them.
You should see.
But the
them.
name comes around a lot on like different flyers and different shows.
Yeah, yeah,
It's funny because people are saying they want to quit Facebook,
yeah.
you know, and I'm like, oh, that's where all the invites
Yeah, yeah.
happen and stuff.
Facebook's pretty whack, but without Facebook, it'd be really hard to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the reason I got on Facebook in the first place was so I could find where the music was at.
Exactly. That's why that's one of the reasons why I created my alias.
Yeah,
My whole freaking name started as like a joke.
yeah,
And then I created a Facebook account, and that's seriously all I did was just befriend people in the scene, and like, hey,
Yeah.
can we play a show? And then that's how it all kind of started
yeah.
for us. So
Yeah.
weird. And then playing shows with Mango Napalm, of course, but playing other shows with Tissa Black Soul, and,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, trying to get in that scene was all that. Well, any last words to say as we run out of time? Our time here is almost done.
I guess check out our recent release, Fungus. It's a 4-song EP. First release we've had with Ashley on vocals.
Nice.
You can hear it on like Spotify and Pandora and iTunes and YouTube and anywhere you can stream it. You could buy a copy off of Bandcamp if you want. Or you
Nice.
can come to a show. We'll probably just give it to you for free. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thank you, Dave, for
Oh, yeah.
being here. And I'll see you around.
See you, man.